Anyway, fam, let's get into the Vlad thing. There's a lot of people in here for a late night broadcast like that. Y'all are in here deep. Let me have y'all do me a favor. Number one, first, I need you to hit the subscribe button and then hit the bell notification. Y'all see the subscribe button? Hit that subscribe button. Then I need y'all to hit that share button and share this on Twitter right now. Share this on Twitter right now, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that share button. Share it on Twitter right now. Now let me get into this Vlad thing. Now, family, DJ Vlad was chopping it up with DJ Academics. I just did Academics broadcast a month or so ago. Real good conversation. And my name came up. Now, there was an incident up at Vlad's broadcast. When did that whole thing happen with me and Tommy? That was damn near a decade ago, man. When did that all happen? When did that happen? I want to say that happened in 2014, right? Y'all help me out, family. If you can, help me out, family. I want to say that happened in 2014. You dig? I want to say it happened in 2014, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, family. But this was damn near a decade ago. And Vlad is talking about it now. And hold on. Sorry about that, guys. Let me play the clip. It's a short clip. And Vlad said some very interesting things. Vlad said some very, very interesting things. And let me play this clip right here. Hold on one second. Hold on. Let me get the audio going. Let me turn my music off. All right. Hold on one second. Where are we? All right. So this is Vlad with Academics. Hold on.
Okay, you may not agree with certain things that the person says. And I had Tariq Nasheed on my platform. Mm-hmm. It was actually a relatively good conversation, but it wasn't until maybe a couple months later I interviewed Tommy Sotomayor.
Yeah.
And Tariq Nasheed literally burst into the studio to like confront him.
Yeah.
And, you know, this whole situation just turned ugly and disrespectful. I'm like, yo, I give this dude a platform only for him to come and burst into my fucking studio because he got a beef with the dude I'm interviewing.
He gave me a platform. Okay.
Yeah.
Tommy saying I set him up, and then Tommy starts recording my phone calls, and I just say, and the Tommy Sotomayor shit, like I didn't really realize him, but once, you know, when I look back at the interview, which I never put out, it was like very anti-black woman. You know what I'm saying? And I
stop, Vlad. Okay, let's stop. Let's take our time with this. Okay. So Vlad said, yeah, I gave him a platform. Vlad, and you're listening, Vlad. I already had a platform, Vlad. What platform did you give me? You didn't give me anything with your platform, Vlad. I already have a platform, Vlad. And when I went on your broadcast, I already had a bunch of #1 movies under my belt, Vlad, and best-selling books under my belt, Vlad, and other very successful things that I've done, Vlad. So you didn't really do me no big favor, Vlad. And I have my own platform on YouTube here. I get the same amount of views, damn near, that you get, just with me talking by myself. I don't have to use a bunch of other public figures to put on my platform in order to get views. I get views on my own, the same amount, damn near. You understand? So you really didn't do me any favors, Vlad, at all. Vlad, I've done national and international television, Vlad. Come on, Vlad. You're not doing anybody any favors, Vlad. Yeah, Vlad tries to play this innocent role. You gave me a platform as if you put me on? Man, if you don't stop, Vlad. Lord, Vlad, Vlad got the game twisted. Boy, the vulture mentality is something else, ain't it? Hold on, let me play some more of this. Let me take it back and replay some of this. Hold on.
agree with certain things that the person says. And I had Tariq Nasheed on my platform. It was actually a relatively good conversation, but it wasn't until maybe a couple months later I interviewed Tommy Sotomayor. And Tariq Nasheed literally burst into the studio to like confront him.
Okay, and literally burst into the studio. Okay, now here's that Dolomite talk. He's acting like I went in there like Shaft, all right? Oh, here's that old Dolomite talk. Hey, this is that white man talk. You know, the suspected white supremacist is coming out, and they always make things extra. Yeah, he came in there. He came through the window with a rope. Oh, my God, he had a Molotov cocktail, and he had a machine gun. He came in. Oh, my God. He burst in my studio. I casually walked in there. I didn't burst in the studio. I just walked in there. Wasn't no burst in the studio. Yeah, the white folks like this, it's always some extra stuff. He came in there. Oh my God, he had a leather jacket on. He was like, "I'm gonna get you, sucker." Oh my God. Oh. According to Vlad, hold on. According to Vlad, I went in there like this. Hold on, this is me. I went in there like this. Hold on. Wait, this is how I went in there. Come on, sucker. You jive turkey. Come on, jive turkey. Come on, sucker. So that's how I went in there according to Vlad. According to Vlad, I just went in there like Richard Roundtree, all right? Stop it, Vlad. He has white man goggles. Okay, Vlad. I kicked in the door waving the 4-4. Yeah, I went in there like Shaft. He busted in there. Oh, my God. He busted in there, had a pit bull and had a machine gun, and it was stop it, Vlad. Stop being white. Now he's talking white talk now. All right, hold on. Let me play some more of this. Hold on.
Sotomayor. And Tariq Nasheed literally burst into the studio to like confront him. And, you know, this whole situation just turned ugly and disrespectful. I'm like, yo, I give this dude a platform only for him to come and burst into my fucking studio because he got a beef with the dude I'm interviewing. And Tommy's saying I set him up, and then Tommy starts recording my phone calls, and I just say, and the Tommy Sotomayor shit, like I didn't really realize him, but once, you know, when I look back at the interview, which I never put out, it was like very anti-black woman.
Okay, now let's be clear. Vlad is so full of it. Vlad knew that the dude was on that anyway. Vlad, everything Crispy talks about is anti-black woman. That ain't no revelation. Vlad knew that. Everything Crispy says is anti-black woman. That dude, that's his whole platform is just crapping on sisters. That's why it was like, why you been bringing this dude on here? The only reason you brought him on here was to instigate the beef that we had. You were trying to get your little bag off of it, Vlad. That's why you put him on there. Then he act like, well, you know, I realized I really didn't want him on here. Like, you were trying to put him on after me so that you can try to concoct a beef and try to instigate the beef even more so that you can monetize it. That's what you do, Vlad. That is your whole platform. You get people on your platform whose rivals, they're rivaling with each other, and then you promote it, and then you sit back and then let it fester in the streets. That's been your whole platform, and you've been getting called out for that, Vlad, for years. People have been calling you out for sitting up here instigating things and bringing people on to promote beefs, and then you let them out the door, and then it hit the streets. So now when the beef was brought to your front door, now you want to cry foul and say it was disrespectful. No. If there's going to be beef that you want to get in the middle of and instigate, that beef came right to your front door and you didn't like it. You see, y'all don't like when the beef comes to your front damn door. So don't play those damn games out here. You knew what you were doing, trying to instigate conflict and bring somebody up who you know was beefing with me, and that's the only reason you brought him up. So when that thing came to your front door, that's do it over there in the ghetto. Don't do it here. The beef is over. Yeah, beef is fine, but just not here. It's disrespectful. It's disrespectful for you to promote that type of stuff and instigate it, Vlad. That's what it is, homie. That's what it is. Let me play some more of this.
I set him up, and then Tommy starts recording my phone calls, and I just say, and the Tommy Sotomayor shit, like I didn't really realize him, but once, when I look back at the interview, which I never put out, it was like very anti-black woman. You know what I'm saying? And I just said, you know something? I'm done with this whole fucking genre at this point.
Yeah,
All these dudes who are like anti everything and whatever, and their claim to fame is just being edgy, and don't really have actual talent behind what they do. They're not like stand-up comedians, or they're not artists or basketball players or whatever. I said, I'm cool with all of this shit. I removed all the Tariq Nasheed shit. I never put out the Tommy Sotomayor shit. And I said, fuck this whole genre. I'm cool.
And by the way,
Okay, so he's talking about people who ain't got no talent. I know you ain't talking about me, Vlad. And Vlad, don't sit up and act like, okay, that was the last straw. Vlad sits his ass on here. Vlad has all types of killers and mafia folks, and Vlad has all types of dregs of society on his joint. All right? Vlad has all types of dregs on his show. And now he's trying to act high and mighty. Vlad, you instigate all types of stuff. There's court cases where Vlad's name is popping up in court cases. People getting convicted based on stuff happening on Vlad's platform. Stop it, man. Don't sit here with that. Basketball. Vlad, this man has instigated all types of stuff. And get people on the platform and you're asking them inappropriate questions and all of that stuff, and then sitting back like you're innocent. And Vlad, you are talentless. Vlad, I'm a very talented, independently successful black male. Sir, I have had successes in damn near every entertainment genre. Okay? I have had success in films. I have had success in books. I have had even successes in music, sir. My hobby, making R&B albums, those have been on the Billboard chart. So I've had relative success even with my hobby, which is music, something that I do just to mess around on the side. That is more successful than you, Vlad. My hobbies are more successful than you, Vlad. My lectures and events are all successful. See, Vlad, as a foundational black American who never fled, I have enough talent to utilize my own name and be successful using my own name. Vlad, you can't get a YouTube click without mentioning another black celebrity. See, that's where that resentment comes in. See, Vlad is a failed immigrant who failed over in Russia. His family failed over there in Russia. They couldn't cut it in Russia. They had to come over here and you had to eat off black folks. And as a white man, that chaps your ass and you have a lot of resentment. That's why anything empowering, you have contempt for it, like Minister Farrakhan. Vlad said all that greasy stuff about Minister Farrakhan, and that's why a lot of people who was clicked up with him had to abandon Vlad. Because anything that has to do with black empowerment, you don't like that, because if black folks are woke, they're not going to be rocking with your platform the way they need to rock with it. You need black folks to have a certain level of stupidity to sit here and watch some of the interviews that you put on, Vlad. You see, it's very exploitive. And there's a lot of contempt there. Now, Vlad really don't want to play that game with me. Vlad don't really want to play that game with me. Because see, Vlad, listen, if it weren't for foundational black Americans, your ass would still be over there in Russia, drinking some vodka, combing the fur off a bear's ass. You would be down bad over there in Russia, struggling and starving. You need to thank the black Americans who help give your platform shine. You cannot talk about what talent I have or any other black person have, because, sir, I have more talent and confidence than you can ever have. You came over here and made your whiteness work for you. And that's all it is. You're just another colonizer with a colonizer mentality. Another talentless hack who have to exploit black people to make a buck. And you got mad when your exploitation of me backfired. I don't play those kind of games. You're not going to have me on your broadcast and then have somebody up there who's beefing so that you can sit there snickering and cacaing and kikiing while you throw fire on a beef. No, the beef will be right there at your front damn door, and you didn't like it. You didn't like that the beef came right to that ass. See, that's what I do. I'm not going to let it trickle down in the streets. We're going to get this shit straight right here on your platform, in your space, since you want to get in the middle of it and promote it. Now, how does that feel? Didn't feel good, did it? So that's how other black folks feel when you instigate beefs, nigga, and put that shit out there in the streets like that. It don't feel good when that shit hits your front door. You try to throw a rock and hide your damn hand, and you don't like when that rock boomerangs back to your front door. See? Well, you need to stop instigating beefs with your platform. I have people on my platforms. I know what questions to ask and not ask. I had the great Nipsey Hussle on my show. Rest in peace. There's a lot of stuff that we could have talked about as far as the streets. I wasn't going to talk about that. I wouldn't put my brother out there like that. I am going to look out for my brother so that he don't say something inadvertently that would get him caught up. That's the FBA way, dude. You don't have that because your thing is all about making you a quick buck off any type of beef that you promote. Even when I had my good brother Spider Loco on my broadcast, we talked about a couple of beefs, but we also talked about how to resolve that type of stuff and look at things from a positive outlook. We weren't trying to throw fire on some street stuff that was happening. That's how you're supposed to do stuff. You're supposed to have integrity, but if you are a culture vulture like yourself, Vlad, you don't think like that. Because you got contempt for black society, black males in particular, because you don't have no talent and you have to sit on the sidelines commentating on the talented people that you bring on. You dig? So Vlad, understand your lane. Your lane is being a beneficiary of white privilege, the welfare system, which is white supremacy, and your claim to fame is playing second fiddle to the black man. And I know that burns your ass. You got to play second fiddle. You don't have the talent to compete, so you have to report on the competitive. And I know that bothers you. I know that bothers you, brother. So you can't talk about the talent that brothers like myself have, because I built a lane with my talent independent of the corporations out here. See, it's one thing to have a corporation put you on and you get to a certain level, but when you can do it without a corporation, that means you are extra talented. You are exceptionally talented. For me to get to the level that I'm on, doing #1 movies, doing best-selling books without a corporate backer, that says a lot and that inspires others. You could never, Vlad. You could never do that on your own. So Vlad, stay in your lane, which is basking while you're in the shadows, basking on the sun and the light of black men. You understand? See, we got to get some straightening with these folks. See, like I said earlier, these folks eat off black people, and they have this weird ingratitude. And this ingratitude turns into resentment. They have resentment for black people, especially successful black people. You see? They have resentment for it. And again, when I went up there, when that stuff was happening, you know, Vlad got real white. He was in the background, hella white. Hey, what's going on, Tariq? All his little black scent. You know, Vlad tries to talk with his little black scent every now and then. That black scent went out the window. When I ran up in there, oh, Vlad was very white. Hey, Tariq. What's happening, man? Oh, the black scent went right out the window. Hey, what's going on, buddy? You want to eat some Rice Krispie treats? I got some blueberry scones in the back, dude. Yeah, his black scent went right out the window. When things got real, the black scent went right away. It went. That's the first thing that goes is the black scent. When things get real, yeah. When he's instigating beefs and he thinks everything is all cool and gravy, yeah. How you I heard you beefing with Whoop-de-Whoop. Yeah, how's that beef going? Yeah. I heard y'all on some rah-rah shit. And then when the beef comes to the front door, oh my God, guys, hey, I got some lentils in the back, guys. I got some boysenberry pie. We can have some. I got some vanilla lattes that we can all drink on, guys. Yeah, he gets real white when the thing gets real. Yeah, when I went up there, boy, Vlad was like this. The black scent was gone. Vlad was like this. Hold on.
I don't know the street name says I don't gang bang. I'm a white boy. I used to bang, but I dropped all that. I dropped it straight up because I'm not going to get in that life and I don't want to be in that life. I want to be a white boy like me and you are. I want to be a regular person.
Yeah, I'm a white boy. I want to be white like me and you, dude. Hell out of here, Vlad. Anyway, man, how many? We in here heavy. We got like over 5,000 people in here. We are in here heavy. But anyway, I got to get up out of here, man. I think we had a good conversation on tonight's broadcast. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to go to my website, official FBA.com. Go to hiddencolorsfilms.com, buckbreakingmovie.com. Check out my successful films, ladies and gentlemen, and the new movie American Maroon coming soon. And we are still trying to come up with a title for the hip-hop documentary we're going to start filming on next month. So y'all stay tuned for that. Anyway, guys, man, you guys have a great week. I'll chop it up with you later on.